Tim Eagle here. Tow Dolly safety after this. Hey, welcome back to Darkness Travels, everyone. Tim Eagle here, as you all know. Today, you're going to see some Tow Dolly and Tow Dolly safety features that I've added to our Master Tow Dolly. The first thing here that I wanted to show you is adding reflectors to the ones that were peeling off the Tow Dolly when we first bought it. Pretty important to have those reflectors on it and seeable by traffic behind your tow vehicle and Tow Dolly. Placing these that have lost their adhesive on this Master Tow Dolly with some nice shiny sticky new ones. Alright, I bought these stick-on reflection kits for these orange stickers for the Tow Dolly. I'm going to replace those where these are. What I like to do is take a little rubbing alcohol, clean that area up. These ones are a little bit different, but they serve the same purpose. Just peel and stick. Got that one on there, and that one on there for safety. Okay, I ordered a winch, not a winch. I ordered a winch for the Master Tow Dolly tongue as extra precautions. So I ordered it from Walmart, unfortunately, but it's a good winch. It's a really good winch, and I think it'll do the trick to add a little bit of extra security to the Tow Dolly when our Hyundai is on the back of our Airstream. So check it out. Some assembly is required for this winch here that we're going to hook to the Tow Dolly. So, got this hooked up with 3 bolts, 2 there, one at the front. Now, we could hook this up to the tow vehicle just for extra support, and we get to listen to this slow-moving crank. And back of that Airstream, the receiver is one thing that we needed to consider. So, as you saw in a previous on the doors episode where I spray painted that drop hitch that my dad had given me, I'm putting a 2-inch ball on it, so the Master Tow Dolly fits on the ball securely. And this time the ball's not coming loose and the Tow Dolly's not bouncing behind us with our tow vehicle attached. So for safety, I really tightened that down, and I wanted to show you what I've done to remove the old ball and put the new one on. So here that is. I like to do before I put my new 2-inch ball on there. As you see before, I took the old ball off, and there's the new one. It's 2-inch for the Tow Dolly. So I like to spray just a little bit of this lube. I use it on my well pump too, but for the house. I like to keep it sprayed so when I put the new ball on, it just kind of inhibits some of the rust. As you've seen before, I'm just going to put the crescent wrench on the way, the opposite of the one I took off. Alright, first, what I have to do is tighten it up by hand. Like that. I'm going to put this on. I got the ball on the back of the Airstream for the tow dolly, and it's about 16 inches from the ground to the bottom of that ball off the ground. So I measured the tow dolly up 16 inches, and that gives the ramps plenty of clearance off the road. So I think that drop hitch will work. I had to wire the back of the Airstream, not necessarily the back of the Airstream, but the tow dolly had a 4-prong, which you'll see in a minute, end, and I had to put a 5-pole position, 5-pole plug end on it so it can attach to the Airstream. It was a lot easier for me to do that than it was to change out the old 5-pole male end on the back of the Airstream. So I didn't go into specifics on this because wiring is always confusing to me, and I don't know if it's even going to work as expected, but I will at least show you the end result, and it's not even taped up or anything. So, last but not least, for the tow dolly, other than getting a spare tire for it, is this little wire job. There's the old wire connection, and this is the one that's on the tow dolly. This is on the back of the Airstream. What I'm going to do is my son, my oldest son, works for Napa, and he bought me the extension that will fit in there. I just have to replace that extension onto the end of the tow dolly wire, matching these wires up, and it should fit. If any one of you are looking for this 5-pole adapter, there it is. From Napa. Okay, wiring is complete. In closing, I feel like we're prepared with the Master Tow Dolly all in all. I do need to get a spare tire for it, and I do need to hook the Hyundai up to it when it's attached to the back of the Airstream. I need to familiarize myself with the tire straps for the front tires of the Hyundai. But I feel like we're ready to experiment, and as soon as we do, I will be sure to bring all of you along to our first camping trip with the tow dolly and Hyundai in tow. Of course, that's coming later on this summer, so enjoy what you can enjoy as far as traveling and our DIY projects, and we will see you very soon. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe, like, and share below, and make sure you leave me a comment. I'd like to hear from all of you. Thanks.